Kind of wanted to get your advice about like a situation I was in.
So what's going on?
It's about Jerrold's podcast that we did that recently, didn't I?
How'd it go?
It was good and bad. I feel like the podcast overall was like very helpful. We talked about like mental health. Jerrold opened up a bit. PJ opened up a bit. I also got into a disagreement with Tylen's boyfriend, Jalen, and it was kind of like...
What's with that cat? He seemed like he always is like in the middle of something, or at least with you.
Well, so this situation, I feel like I got triggered because we were talking about mental health and just different like privileges and things like that, and I felt personally attacked because he was like, oh, you had a mother that had a good job and she's the reason where you are where you are.
Okay.
And so, I'm like, any disrespect, I'm like, trigger immediately. And I was like, I'm more successful than you because I work harder than you, has nothing to do with my mom, like, don't belittle like the sacrifice. Then it just became like a constant battle of like, oh, I was on Skid Row, I didn't see you there. And
well, first of all, I'm interested in getting some insight on like why you saw it as disrespect.
I grew up like seeing the sacrifice you made for me and my brother, that attribute my success to you wholeheartedly, and like not acknowledge that is disrespectful to me.
I think you first have to acknowledge that you are where you are because you have a strong foundation. Our struggles were never financial, they're never social. You live in the same house your whole life. And I did have a good job, and you have an incredible family that is quote unquote successful in the sense that we're able to be a model for you. On some level, he's correct in a sense that you don't know that type of struggle. But what I always say is that everybody's struggle is different. That doesn't devalue your accomplishment. I mean, how many young people can say that they have went to college, built this business, finished college, and turned their hobby into a multi-million-dollar business? Like I said, it's all relative. The work is the same, meaning he's probably working just as hard, you're working hard, but you have something holding you up.
I think after talking to my mom, I definitely want to sit down and have a conversation with Jay. Just her helping me understand where I was wrong in the situation or where I may have misinterpreted things incorrectly. It makes me realize that he wasn't being malicious. He was more so just like, hey man, recognize your situation and like know that you're blessed.